Hello everybody, my name is Halton11 and today I'm going to bring you guys a game that's honestly kind of strange. Now, this is a game, this is called, hold on, I had to turn down some settings so you guys could actually hear me. This is a game called Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, first thing I want to say is that this is not a normal game. This is kind of a weird game. And the only reason I know this, now I'm not going to lie, I've seen a couple videos on it, but not enough to really get what the entire game's about. I've seen a little bit, all I know is that things get a little weird. I don't know exactly what gets weird or what happens, so I'm at least safe from that. But, as you guys can see, I'm starting this from scratch, and all I really did is adjust some of the settings here. Text speed, I'll probably just gonna fast forward that just a little bit. No auto forward time. I don't want any auto forward. I'll click it if I want to. So yeah, if you guys enjoy this series, I'm not sure exactly how many hours I'm going to record of this. Maybe an hour or two, maybe. Probably just 1 hour, like an hour and a half. Excuse me, sorry about that. But let's go ahead and get into a game. New game. Please enter your name. Should I have it my name? You know what? Let's go ahead and make it my name. Alright. Chance. Another thing I want to say is I'm going to be reading. I'm going to be reading a lot. And I'm not going to try to do voice impersonations because, I don't know, I just don't think that's going to go well for me. Hey. I see an annoying girl running from me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. I can't speak. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. I don't know whether there's a question mark at the end, but we used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me I cannot speak! But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Eh? You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Chance. It's so weird saying that. It's so weird. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, that I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to the school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Chance, so weird. Have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Huh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. So basically, it's kind of like when you're not really paying attention to what someone's saying, and you're just like, yeah. Yeah, totally. This is basically what this is. Sayori likes to worry a little bit too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I guess typical Japanese guy, I guess. Not trying to be stereotypical, but... I was talking about how I'm worried you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. I could probably guess. By the way, this is a dating simulator, kinda. But I know that's probably not what it's gonna end as. And I know you're happy now, but I doubt the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What is a NEET? I'm dying to look it up, but my guess is that I doubt the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years. Is this like someone who doesn't have a job? Or like a hobo, I guess you could say. You trust me, right? No. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. New scene. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Zoe wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Yeah, I guess. Or the literature club, since that's the name of the game. Hello? Sayori? Why is there no one else in this classroom? I mean, I'm sure that's just because of art style reasons, because they don't want to draw every single individual person. But still. Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you can come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? That's the worst idea I've ever heard. There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. I don't know what that was. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Well, there you go. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Makes sense. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. And a little burp. Sorry about that. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the other club members I would bring in a new member. Oh, I meant to just say told the club, but I said club members. Whoops. And that Suki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's just so cunning to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. I'm trying not to yell. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I feel you right there, man. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Why did the music stop? This is not good. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Is there going to be, like, bodies in there? Oh. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. You have purple hair, purple eyes. You have purple hair and purple eyes. Yeah. I'm not sure what to think about you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you bought a boy and you have purple hair and pink eyes. I'm not sure what to think about you. Way to kill the atmosphere. That's a little sexist. Ah, Chance. What a nice surprise. And you are red hair, and you probably are like red-haired, and you probably have red eyes. Welcome to the club. ... Oh, she has green eyes. That's a little... I actually have... You can't really tell, but I kind of have green eyes, too. All words escape me in this situation. This club. It's full of a crazy cute girl. Oh, I'm sorry. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl that with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You could just ignore her when she gets moody. You saying that right in front of her? Sayori says that quietly into my and then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. So she's kind of like, again, she's like the more mature, calm kind of person. She also seems a bit shy, considering how she's twiddling with her hair. Sorry. Well, it's nice to meet you both. Or the both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Chance. Monica smiles sweetly. I don't like that pose. all the other girls have like kind of changing poses, but most of the time their bodies kind of stay the same. But your body completely changed. I'm not sure if I like that. You might be the evil one. I don't know. If there even is any evil person. But if there is, I'm going to guess it's probably you. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. Yep, that's usually how that goes. So have her smile at me feels so genuine. And okay, I'm completely mad. You too, Monica. Come sit down, Chance. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. Okay, I want to do Monica. If this is a dating sim, I want to go for Monica. But then again, I also think she might be evil, so I'm not sure if I want to do that. If it makes me choose, I'll probably do Sayori if I had to choose, just to be safe. Hopefully that won't change anything. Hopefully it won't change anything. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, and Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Okay, so we didn't have to choose. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. And also, just so you guys know, there is a save option. I don't know, it could be that it could just be there, just, you know, for saving purposes, obviously, or it could be there because we may have to make a choice. Because I think you can save at any point. Yeah, I think you can save at about any point. No, I don't want to override. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Yeah, I try not to talk with my mouth full, but sometimes it doesn't work. I just realized she has like cat ears. She has like cat ears, and Monica has normal. Yeah, Monica has normal teeth. Apparently, Natsuki has cat ears. I meant cat teeth. And I guess Sayori's might be the same. My teeth are pretty messed up, personally. I turn the cupcake around on my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Probably. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. That's pretty rude. That's pretty mean. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It sounds like haven't I heard this somewhere before? No. Is this gonna be some kind of deja vu thing? Like, the game will continuously repeat itself? Is that what's going on here? Is that the twist? Or the little thing that gets weird? Made them for you or anything? Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Probably a good idea. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. Yeah, I think she's the shy one. I meant that, I believe you. Believe what? There's nothing to believe. Well, tea and reading may not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Oh, okay. I was like, what are you trying to agree with? I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, I don't know what that laugh was. And again, that pose. I do not like that pose. I get that it's probably supposed to be, I don't even know how to say it. It's probably supposed to be sweet and genuine. I don't like it. It just feels weird. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather just take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Yeah, like sports will grab people's attention like that. But stuff like literature, like writing and all that, not so much. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Micah must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Chance, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Is that manga is... I'm pretty sure manga is, like, kind of... a book version of anime, basically. If you don't already know what manga is. Some people say that anime is is just anime version of manga. You can say either or. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. She reads manga, doesn't she? Not much of a reader, I guess. That can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, how about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Oh, this is when things get interesting, isn't it? Yuri, okay, I didn't know what that said. I think she's trimming her finger around her cup or something like that. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. So I've been burping a lot, I don't know why. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Yeah, I kind of like kind of psychological horror, because just the fact that a game can just, or a game or movie or a book or anything like that, can make you feel scared just by the words without any imagery or anything. It's just scary. Or just the image of something can make you scared. That's the thing I don't like about jump scares like Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, it's not really scary. It's exactly what it just jump scares you. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you through a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Was it in Japan? I don't even know. I desperately grabbed something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. The Rock? Really? Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. Oh, she doesn't want to say why she hates horror. So then, if I actually do like horror, like, she can maybe, if she likes me, she can come back and just be like, yeah, I actually do like horror. I was just saying that. I don't know. I'm just making up stuff. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? We left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called, Don't Say It Out Loud. Give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Sorry, I had to do it. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Huh? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and even showing the deepest reaches of your heart. I kind of did mix those two words together, but I thought it'd sound better. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. ... I guess it's the same for Yuri. I'm sorry. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I do not like that pose. It's just very unsettling for some reason. I have an idea, everyone. Nani? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. I'm sorry, I had to. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone's even. Yeah, let's do it. I was gonna do that again, but I decided not to. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Chance? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Huh, you're all too cute for me. Okay. Now that we're back on the topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sorry may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Yeah, they're about to murder you. But I'm sorry, I thought... Chance. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yay! Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you did really scare me for a moment. Sorry guys, I actually had to do something real quick. And hold on, let me. Alright, there we go. The sound was off on mine. I don't know if it was for you guys, but it was for me. Alright. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Chance, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Okay, I'm gonna start quoting. I'm gonna start commenting on her pose. Yeah, can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. So much that even I'm starting to itch. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Chance, since we're already here, do you want to walk home with me? What more? That's right. Zoe and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! So what are we going to talk about? With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Would I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess I start with writing a poem tonight. Okay, it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. So we probably have to pick words that have to do with their personality or stuff or what they like to write about. Okay, there's Yuri, I think Natsuki, and Sayori. Where's Monica? She's not over here, is she? Where's Monica? I don't. Monica isn't here. How am I supposed to know who it's for? Anxiety. Boop. Question. Time. Shopping. Precious. Disaster. Pleasure. Unrestrained. And sadness. Go for pleasure. That was your. I'm gonna try to go for Sayori. Because I guess since Monica isn't here, I guess I can only go for Sayori. Bouncy candy. Dang it. Puppy. What? I'm trying to go for Sayori, but it's not working. Calm. Okay. I thought I might have gone for Yuri, and I kind of... pink? No, that'd be for her. Giggle. Dang it! I can't do it. Starskate, that seems more like her, because she's in, like, big words, I would assume. Hope. Yeah, there we go. Socks. Dang it. Come on. Sunny. There we go. This is actually pretty hard. Childhood. Yeah, because we're childhood friends. Clouds? Oh, suicide. Dang. I figured Yuri might like the sad ones. Email? Okay. The only reason I press that because I want to see sunset. Okay. Forgive. Yeah, she's saying like, smile. Yes. Together. Yes. Bliss. Fireflies. Haha, we're starting to get there. Ooh. Papa. Bubbles. Shh. I know Kawaii is gonna be her. Tragedy, wonderful. Okay. I wrote it for Sayori, I hope. I think either in the middle of this day or after this day is done is when I'll end the episode. Hi again, Chance. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Chance. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. He's already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan just to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps manga collection in a club room. Woo! She just did a low blow on her for that. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Monica is literature! Literature? Okay, sure. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Chance always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. Story, that's because your room is always so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? How do you not remember that? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Chance can become good friends too. Exactly. You just gotta open up a little bit. Sayori. Just. Sorry, you were klutz. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri also even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Eh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. Sayori, you have no idea what you're doing, do you? It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal, but it's really not. What do I do? Eh? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. Maybe I shouldn't have wrote that poem for Sayori. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. I gave Yuri kind of like a softening kind of voice, like, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. This kind of short. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, hide under a blanket and talk about a book. Doesn't that sound fun? Discuss it, if you wanted. Yeah, that's what I figured you could. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I'll look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activity for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slipped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little bit too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and no, I didn't mean to skip. What's this history book? Okay, that's what I figured it was. I closed my eyes and ended up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Yeah? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will even come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Yeah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Yeah, I'm also trying to give Sayori kind of like a cheerful, kind of like 9-year-old voice. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it'd be like to see the world through her eyes. Well, there you go. Oh, what? I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're going to have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. Okay, we're in the clear. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. Okay, that was terrible. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're so oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gone up on time? It's a secret. Oh, their face. I knew it. Come on. Just give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Eh? Sayori glances around at herself. Not literally. How's it been all over me? You're clearly in a rust this morning. Look, your hair's sticking out everywhere. Sticking out all around. Yeah, I guess a little bit, but that was her hair before. Wait, I thought I could have sworn I saw something. Ah! I run my fingertips down the side of her hair trying to straighten it out. Whoa there, buddy. You need to slow down there. I know I picked her to do stuff with, to kind of get closer with, but not this kind of close. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair's just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't even straight either. What do you mean it's not straight? It's not a bow that's supposed to be necessarily straight. Oh, she's talking about that bow. That bow is supposed to be sideways. What are you talking about? And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Where? I don't see any stain. Are you just crazy? I tried to waffle out the stain with my finger. But no one would ever notice that. Of course they would. No one's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Jeez. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Yeah, it's true. Did the other even have their blazer buttoned up? Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? What? What kind of things is this man saying? Huh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I don't know about that. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, she'll change her mind. This is a really weird image. Especially considering where his hands are. Oh, whoops. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Well, like a boyfriend, if you ask me. Don't say that. You're making me feel weird about it too, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Oh, I wonder why. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did, but I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Come on. It means my boobs get bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Freaking psychopath. Anyway, you look so much better now. So, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up all the way? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep on a button, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? You literally just said that. You literally said, and you wonder why you don't have a boyfriend. And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. Unless he was your boyfriend. That's kind of what you're being insinuating. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just try to focusing on waking up a little earlier. Only if you focus on getting to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I don't know what to do there. I don't know if I just go or I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. Huh? So maybe you can come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Yeah. Monica suddenly calls out. She's like, I better stop this. This is getting out of hand. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Chance, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Sorry. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. What? Okay. I didn't mean to say it. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loosely torn from a spiral notebook. And on the other hand, Monica wrote hers in the composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit, and Seki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bag. I do the same myself. Alright, who are we going to share our poem with first? Who have we had not? I would do Sayori first, but I feel like we kind of talked to her a whole lot. We barely talked to Monica. Let's do Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Chance. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. I don't know. Don't worry, Chance. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we're all learning to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. Even if you think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, may be that case. I don't know. Wait, hold on. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you showed it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, the always writing has kind of a gentle fear to it. I could tell that she likes exploring emotions, like happiness and sadness. He knew that someone so happy would enjoy side things too. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Okay, so that's why I kept picking happy things. But I try not to be overly happy because I feel like Natsuki would have liked that. So I just started choosing somewhat sad things too, if I want to keep on her good side. Well, to each their own. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I get comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, I actually get to read it. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction. Direction of the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. These. That was pretty physiological, if that's the word. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person for asking for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really popular, really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I've had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about these stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's running tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. And if you try too hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright. Well guys, I think I'm going to end it here. This game seems interesting so far. I may just go ahead and do another episode after this. I haven't quite decided yet. But, yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I really don't care. If you want to show your support, you can. If you don't want to, that's fine too. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.